and I would kick the ball against the wall. And when I kicked the ball against the wall, I would imagine it was a goal, the goal net.
Yeah.
And I scored a goal, and I would run off, and I would visualize a screaming arena cheering me on. And they were my first visions of selling out arenas and doing these type of things. Although it didn't end up in the football game, I ended up in a similar one. So it all worked out, and it was all true visualization. So I was just like a young kid with a dream. You know what I mean? And sometimes my dreams change, but it was still a kid with a dream and a belief in himself. And for many times I was laughed at and not believed in. But you know what? Nothing external can defeat the internal. The only thing that can take someone down or break you down is internal. Nothing external is strong enough. It's just about making sure your internal dialogue and your internal belief in yourself is strong enough that it can withstand the external. The external is there. You've got to accept it. You've got to embrace it. You've got to understand it and be aware of it. But don't let it seep into your internal dialogue. And I am, as a 30-year-old man, I don't know it all. I'm up and down and growing with this. I'm trying to continue to learn. It's a daily occurrence not to let that external infiltrate my internal. And that's what I'm trying to do right now, because I have let it infiltrate it at times.
How do you do that? How do you keep it out? What do you do?
I think, it's a daily thing for me. I like constant
do you
internal.
Do you have a set of rituals at all?
I'm figuring out my rituals. Only yesterday, I was like, every time I wake now, I put on a song. I start every day with a dance.
That's awesome.
And feel myself. Who am I? I know who I am. I am an Irish animal, a proper Irish animal. My career is a career of never been done before. No Irish man has done what I have done. I opened up pathways for my people. We came steaming through the door, thanks to my belief and my hard work. So that's...
Yeah, people said you couldn't master the game with your own people in Ireland. You had to come to America, but you took your own team and you've been loyal to your team.
You know what I done? I brought the game to Ireland. I said I would drag the promotion back. I put my people on. I put my nation on the map. Although we are known as the Fighting Irish, in boxing terms, we have a rich history in boxing, but not in mixed martial arts. True fighting, a full fight. We had zero history, zero impact. We were almost looked down upon. The UK scene had risen up. There was many stars. Of course, the Brazilians, they invented the sport, Vale Tudo, no holds barred fighting. Then the Americans took it, franchised it into the UFC, and built it up to what it was.
Yeah.
So the Americans and the Brazilians dominated the sport, and then the UK was rising up, and the Irish were just the Irish. But I knew different.